Greetings, y'all. It's Matt from the Green Arcade, back playing some more Farming Simulator 17. We're back at South Mountain Creamery, and we are logging. Started cutting a few trees here. So, basically, let's hop out of this real quick. What I'm doing is, I found where I started. I found where I wanted to start. Right here, basically. And you can see this is the log road that comes into South Mountain Creamery. So it comes back around this way and it goes on back in the woods, and you can kind of see it on the map. Let me zoom in down here. So yeah, see the log road here, it kind of comes in around here, has a little bubble spot down here, it goes on down around and goes all the way up here. A lot of timber in here. So this is where we're going to start. I'm just going to go down the log road cutting. I don't know if I'm going to clear cut or not. Haven't decided that yet. I may leave like the border. I don't know. We will find out. But yeah, that's what I am doing. So we're gonna do it. We're gonna go do it. I wonder why they never made a sequel to The Water Boy. That's what I want to know. That was a great movie. I say it's a great movie. It was a good movie. It was a good movie, yeah. Great movie would be like Forrest Gump. Trying to think of some more. Forrest Gump. Maybe like Oh Brother Wartell, Back to the Future. Star Wars, you know, something along that. Steven Spielberg stuff. It's always really great. And majority of your Tom Hanks movies, I guess, would be great. Of course, that would be Forrest Gump, you know, and all those. So yeah, basically what I'm doing is bringing these back and cutting them down. I probably will start dropping them on the side of the road up here just to make things go quicker. And then I'll get my trusty dusty wheel loader here that I've got, my New Holland, and load them up into the cell site. And shout out to Benedict again. He really helps me out a lot. He informed me that, and this was on Welker, but I'll talk about it here too, that if you cut the tips off the trees, you get way more money for them. Just the tips. I did not know that. I thought if you cut them up just into, you know, long pieces, that, or not long pieces, you know, just short, straight pieces that you know, you got the most money for them. No. Apparently, like if you cut a tree, and these are not going to be a good example because they're going through the Scorpion King. Okay, this might work. Like you see the tip here? If you cut that tip off, it disappears. Theoretically on this one, I don't know. Yep, see, it disappears. So if you cut the tip off, and I may not have done enough there, I don't know. You make more money on them. So yeah, we need to remember that. I think it's probably primarily on trees maybe that you cut with a chainsaw. Cut them in half and then cut the tip off of the one with the tip on it. So, I did not know that. So thanks, Benedict. Yep, he helped me out with GPS and learning that. Well, I can't imagine what you would need GPS for the Scorpion King for. Would you ever need GPS for the Scorpion King? I don't think so. No. No. Not for the Scorpion King. Unless, like, you were on a field. I guess maybe, like, you planted the trees, like, in a row. And let's say you put the Scorpion King cruise control, like, on 2. Or something like that. And you went, like, really slow, then maybe you could use GPS. If you're that good. I mean, you would have to be like an expert at operating this. Like if you went like just really slow like this, maybe not that fast, that's too fast. Maybe put it at 1 mile an hour for me, or 0.5 if we could do that. Just go really super slow and then swing your thing around and cut the trees as you go. Then maybe you could do GPS with the Scorpion King. That's a challenge for somebody. If you guys want to go for that, feel free, because it's not happening with me. I am not a professional. I'm still learning. See, I have to turn my camera around here just to see where I'm at. I don't even know. Alright, I'm going to start dropping these in here just to make things go quicker. Get out of the bushes there. I wonder if we can plow those down. Can't see why we would need to, but because we are not going to turn this into a field, like at all. It's not a tumor. It's not a tumor at all. Yeah, so just cutting trees. I'll take them over to the sawmill. I may stop after a few here and take them on over. We're actually making pretty decent money. I will say though, the trigger on the sell point is a little high. So let's stop here. Run over and get we'll sell this little bit of logs. I like to cut a little here and sell a little, cut a little, sell a little, until we get, you know, away from the sawmill. There goes that computer again. Revving on up. I guess we're getting pretty intense on the graphics or something here, maybe. I don't know. Ooh, don't hit the truck. I need to move that truck. Yeah, these logs must be the logs doing it. Because it's really revving up now. The plane. Could be the beacon. You know, it seems to rev up when I have the beacon on. Alright. So yeah, we just, that's pretty good there. Let's see, what do we have in there? 660 something? Hang on, we'll pay attention to the next one. And I know these are going to vary a little bit because some of them have an extra little bit, but like this one. Ooh, don't get into the ground. Alright. Pick this up. Let's turn around here. This is one of the largest sawmills I've seen on Farm Sim. Alright, so I'm going to raise this up to the highest point that it will go. And we'll see where this trigger starts. Yeah, see, it's even that high. See, it sold those, and this is as high as it'll go. So it's got a pretty high trigger. If we get the log trailer, we won't have to unstrap the logs, that's for sure. We just back it in there and it'll sell them automatically. Alright, I need to move that truck. It's kind of in the way. So let me move the truck. Oh, I got another pile back there too. Missed that pile. So let me bring the ramps up. Back up a little here and get it turned around. Just a little bit. I think I'm going to park it right over here, maybe next to these trucks or something. Don't want to get in the way of productivity. Just park it over here at the entrance, kind of. I don't think they use this little old shed here anymore. So I'll just park right here in front of it. Ooh, there's a little bumper. Alright. Let's head back over. I don't know why you would need that. I guess maybe they weigh the loads and then you get it by how much it weighs. Maybe that's how they do it in real life, and then magically we take it over to a little sell point and sell it. No, don't close, don't close. Alright. Get these logs. Okay, so on that last one, we had 672 and we got up to 678, so we're making about $6,000 per tree. That's usually about right with these tall firs. Usually comes to around 6,000 to 6,500, somewhere in there, I think, for these tall firs like this. I'm just going to back up. I'm not even going to turn around because I might lose a log on this one. Yeah, this is one of the biggest sawmills that I've seen on Farm Sim. Like just the layout of it. Got logs, and here's the actual sawmill. I cut this up, and this is how they make the timber. Can't drive the Fendt tractor though. It is locked in place and it's decorative only. So this is pretty much, I guess, what we're doing. Just to make a little, you can make a little extra money here. See, we're already up 684. Since we really can't do anything else, the fields. Okay, we can plant wheat, barley, and canola and sunflowers. I don't see where we'll need that though. This map for South Mountain Creamery, the row crop is really not where the cash is. I mean, you make money off of it, don't get me wrong. But when you look at the, that's not what I want. When you look at the map, the fields are really not set up for it. I mean, you can plant the crop in them, but they're really not set up for row cropping. They're really set up more for doing wheat for straw and corn for silage, and all that stuff for the animals, for primarily cows. They're set up more for, you know, hay and stuff like that. And I know they'll need grass and stuff like that, so that's what this map really is set up for. It's not really set up for row cropping that much. They do a little bit of row cropping, don't get me wrong, and we'll get to that, but it's not the primary focus of this map. Again, like I said before, the primary focus of this map, since it is South Mountain Creamery, is going to be dairy. It's going to be cows. So as soon as we can get into cows, and we need to pay attention to that because we need to be able to buy the cows. Let's go down to animals here. Oop, passed them up. Cows we will buy, looks like midsummer. Day 4. Yeah. Day 4, we need to pay attention to that because that's when they'll be their cheapest. And that's when we'll buy them. Because I'm not buying a cow for $8,000. That just ain't going to happen, you know. We'll get one for 4 because that's as low as it goes. But definitely need to buy some cowage. That don't sound right. Not cowage. Cows. We'll just say cows. Alright. And I still haven't decided whether I'm going to buy a forage harvester or lease one. I think it would be better to buy. I'd rather lose a log. Come on, log. You have to come to the sawmill. There we go. Alright. So yeah, our main means of making money will be forestry, I think, for right now, anyway. When we get further into cows, we'll make more money with them. But to start out, we really can't do anything. We can't mow, we can't plant, at least not what we need to. We need to plant corn. And we can't plant it yet. Not until mid-spring, according to this. So, logging it is, guys, I guess. I do need to get a stump grinder. And I probably need to go ahead and do that to keep up with all these stumps. I don't want to make the same mistake I made over on the valley, the old farm, because I haven't finished that series yet, just because I'm still grinding stumps out on it. And I've got a ton of stumps. I left that all behind, and I'm hoping to get back on that, but I got to get the stumps ground out. So that's a thing. But I will. I'll get back to it and I'll finish it. And I think I've got 5 more episodes to do on the valley. They won't be coming out, well, I'm trying to figure out the right words to say here. Sequentially, maybe, like South Mountain Creamery, Lone Oak, and Welker. I put out, most of the time I try to get 3 episodes out per week, and that's really what my goal is, to keep that schedule for these 3 maps. Because I'll probably be playing these maps, I don't know, I hate to say it because it might not come to truth, but I'll probably be playing these maps for a while. Let's put it that way. I'll be playing them for a while. Probably at least up, I would say it's August now, probably through October, and I'm gonna go ahead and say probably through November too. Because 19 comes out on November 20th. Shut that engine off, save fuel. It comes out November 20th, and there's a lot to do on these maps. So, I'll go ahead and say the Valley of the Old Farm probably would come out like on the weekend. I don't know about Thunder Valley. Thunder Valley, I've still got some more episodes. I need to finish that map. I need to get back on it. I kind of just put it on the shelf, and it's a great map. I like it, but need to get back to it. Well, you really can't see because of the trees. I need to start on that side, I guess. Get those out. Maybe I will clear cut all this out of here. It's gonna look pretty barren though if I do. I think right now I'll mainly just focus on the ones around the road until I get a log trailer. We've almost got $700,000 thanks to this. So we haven't really cut that many trees. Alright, but I do need to get a stumper. So let me do that instead of getting back to logging again here. Now my stumper, you know what? I've got the telehandler. I think I want to buy it for the telehandler. And can I have it delivered? That would be nice if I could have it delivered. Let me go to the shop. I have no idea what that is. It's got its own category. I'll have to ask Benedict. He's my go-to guy. Let's see. What was I doing? Oh, I was going to go to forestry. I want the road. Ooh, you know what? Do I have the robot activated? I don't. I don't even have it downloaded for PC. I'm so used to having it on console. So I guess that's what I'll be doing between videos here. Could get the Brooks and do wood chips, but yeah. I like doing the logging, and I'll just get the robot to grind the stumps out. That one would grind the stumps out, but I don't want the wood chips from it, so because wood chips. Ugh. Yep. So I need to load the robot on here, and grind these stumps out before I go any further. I'll go ahead and pick these logs up that I cut. But before I cut any more trees, and I'm going to get it for the telehandler because if you guys have seen the Welker videos, I don't want to risk having any floating trees. And I'm not saying that there are any here, but there could be. Most of the ones that I've seen so far seem to be on the ground. But just in case there are any, I'd rather have it for the telehandler. That way we can reach the trees and stuff. So, ooh, come on, get them all. Get them all. Get them all. Did it get them all? Did it? That one's kind of halfway in there. I think we're good though. Yep, we're good. It finally clicked over. Alright. So yeah, we'll keep on selling logs here. Let's break 700,000 and call it a day. How about that? Or well, call it an episode because I'm going to keep working. 705. Alright, good deal. Alright guys, so I'm going to keep on logging. I'll get the robot out and grind the stumps out as I go. And we'll keep on making some money here on South Mountain Creamery. Alright guys, until next time, remember you reap what you sow. It's Matt from the Grain Arcade. We will see you guys later.